If you're a human being, you will experience doubt. That seems to be one of the most common experiences of everyone that I've met, is at points in our lives we doubt, we have doubts. We have doubts about ourselves, doubts about the world, doubts about our friends, our partners, doubts about the spiritual life, doubts about awakening, the path, Jesus Christ. Whatever it is, it's natural to have doubts. But often what happens when we experience doubt, we scramble around to try and clarify. And we don't look for clarity through simplicity. The mind that is driven by doubt moves towards complexity. Now, the modern world is pretty complex. It's complex way beyond anything we could have imagined 30 years ago. There is complexity on hand instantly at the push of a button. And the habit is, in these moments of doubt, we move towards complexity. We try and get more information, faster information, more views. It's really, really confusing. And that, I could say, without a doubt, moves us closer to doubt, or it plummets us further into the doubt. You know, that making a situation more and more complex, more and more divisive, getting more and more information, fueling it more and more with uncertainty, like that, the fire, the kind of agitated energy of unsuredness. I'd say complexity is it's almost like a poison for the doubtful mind, or you could call it a fuel for the doubting mechanism. So if in doubt, what I think can be very helpful in every situation is simplify. So if you're ever in doubt, lost in doubt, simplify. Simplify the moment. Simplify the situation. Simplify the search. If you're searching for something and you're really in doubt, make it more simple. And it might sound, well, hopefully this does sound very simple, but it's a really powerful tool, and I would say like an ointment for, the wound of doubt. So when we're in really doubtful moments, when we simplify things, we give ourselves some space. We give the mind less work to do. We give ourselves less things to worry about, and we can hopefully find a bit more clarity. So if you find yourself lost in doubt, which many of us do, and this doesn't, I speak a lot about awakening. This does apply to the awakening process completely, but it's not specific to that. I think just generally in life, if you find yourself lost in doubt and confusion, what normally happens is the mind ruminates and it runs and runs and runs trying to find answers. If you feel that happening, see if there's a way to simplify. Just simplify the next 2 hours. See if you can do that. If you find yourself lost, like, okay, well, what's the simplest thing I can do for the next hour or two? And just devote yourself to that simple activity. And often what happens is the thing we're unsure about, the thing we're looking for an answer for, it seems to just clarify itself. Not always, but often it does. Once we take the pressure off us to find an answer, to get it all clear, then often things just clarify. So if you find yourself lost in doubt, scrambling around in confusion, adding more and more complexity to the mix, try and notice that. Notice the effect it has on your nervous system, just on your general sense of worry. And maybe just ask yourself, what's the simplest thing I can do? And it doesn't even have to be do to fix the problem, just the simplest thing I can do for the next few hours. It's just going to be really direct and simply felt. And maybe give it a go.